Hello. Just put me in party quick. Or is it because I'm in a party that I'm quieter? Maybe it is. Let me just check if I can actually be... all my settings are right. Sorry guys, I'm just checking my settings. No, that sounded fine. Right. So hello guys, and welcome to Gavra Racing for this Thursday night action here. We are here at, of course, Laguna Seca for GTE action. Let me tell you what the championship looks like then and all of that good stuff, because we do have the table for you tonight, provided beautifully by Sig, by the guys at Gavra. We need to appreciate Gavra, we do, because they just do a really good job. And yeah, when you say Sig, thank you Sig for doing these points. So it is 180 points for Flip. Lonnie second with 97. Allo Champs third with 93. Hiker fourth, 84. Faster 78. In fifth, sixth, ESR Sind. ID4 7th. Led the Irons 8th. Aguilita 9th. 10th, Andy. Kamos 12th. 13th, Marquis. 12th Marquis. 13th, Husa. 14th, Gavra. 15th, Cromdex. And 16th, Boston Row. So just to tell you what we have 180, 97, 93, 84, 78, 68, 67, 30, 43, 42, 40, 40, 33, 32, 30, 17, 16 here tonight. 15 are here, so one driver's not here tonight. Is that how I think it is? I think it is. Is K here? No, Kamos is not here. Okay, so that's the only driver we don't have tonight. Is Kamos. We're looking at Andy, who is on a lap right now. He's not actually started a lap yet. He's just weaving his tyres, getting ready and wearing to go around this beautiful circuit. This is a good circuit, and it's an American circuit. It's all you Americans who watch us. We know there's a few of you. Good evening. Good evening. That's all I'm going to say. It's good bloody evening. And hello to all of you if you haven't already subscribed. Please do, and if you want to subscribe to me, I'm Cuddle5 on YouTube, so if you want to go and check out me out, then you can do. Yay, I think the pipeline for next season he might be doing Formula Renault 3.5, but I don't know, to be honest with you, so don't quote me on that. As here he comes, Andy, then to the line. Starting his lap now, and he does so down the straight. You need to go, touch the brakes now into corner one turn. Need to go into the outside, then back into the middle, then to the outside, then get back going at a nice pace and speed. Braking into the corner now, hitting both apexes and corners, hitting the next corner, and now really try and get out of here. Now clip the curb there, come out to the outside curb, tap it just a tiny bit, and get going on the power. Flick up, you need to flick this gear up about 2 or 3 times and then brake into here a couple of times, and then away you go up the little straight here you do before you then go down a gear or 2 into the corner here. Clip the curb there, don't go too much on the grassy bit because you will. Here it is, down the hill you go, clip both curbs, go a bit slowly down there, maybe 3rd or 4th gear into this. Quite quick corner this is. Then in down here, nearly go close to the curb on the outside. Inside now, brake about gear 3 there, now up to gear 4, 5 now. Brake into the last corner, turn in now, clip the inside curb, now the outside, and make your way to the line. An invalidated lap there for Andy, but we won't see an invalidated lap from Flip. We've already done 1 lap around here. Flip 1, his name is, and here he comes out of the last corner now to the line. and improved up to second, a 120.6. So Flip tonight probably hasn't done much on this really, but he's here. Hello to the 5 of you who are watching. Please do hit a like if you do enjoy this. Yes, if we do a GTE Renault league, then I'll remember you. Just I don't know your PSN name, but yeah, we'll hope to have you back in here soon. There's a slower car there sitting out of the way. Faster now. Is he about to finish a lap, or is he just started? I think he just started a lap actually. Who's about to finish a lap off then? Is Andy? Nowhere near. I know who's about to finish off a lap. Allo Chance? No. Marky? No. Yeah, well, yeah, we'll go on Andy then. Andy's about to finish a lap off here as he turns in to the corner now. Good exit that is there. Good run down here. He needs to get one lap on the board to say, this is what I can do around here without getting loads of laps invalidated. That probably invalidated his lap again. Yep, it looks like it did. And across the line he comes and invalidated his lap. So he now has to go for another lap. He's like... he'll probably be annoyed. But you know... it's Andy. He'll be fine with this. 1 minute 20... 1 minute 19 I'd say will be qualifying time in the actual qualifying. Right now it's just practicing, getting everyone heating tyres up, knowing the corners, knowing where you don't cut the track, and Andy has smacked that into the wall hard. And that is Andy's qualifying over with, then it is, and he's done for the day, it looks like. Oh, we have a big paragraph here. Well, we do have the F1 2019 game that we're doing at the moment, so if you want to join anything on that, then you can do. I think we might have another season after this. Well, maybe this is the only season we're doing, actually. But the 2019 game we're doing, if you don't want to do 2019, maybe next season, because I think it's I think it's like the second week of December, we finished Gavra. We do second week or third week of December, we finish Gavra, and then we come back in February time, we do another league, and then that's it. I think we're done then on this game, and that league there will have an open wheel class on. Hopefully on this game it has an open wheel class as Aguilera crosses and goes a 122.2. Andy has not done a lap yet. Boston hasn't either. I think they're two people who just wanted to get a bit of competitiveness in. I don't know who that is. Oh, it's Faster then. Here he comes. Does Faster. Is he going to pop into the pits? No, he decides to finish off his lap he's on. A 122.921 is his fast lap. 2.6 seconds off the pace. Here it is. And yeah, we hope he can actually improve. He doesn't by 6 seconds. That lap was probably an out lap there. Is he now going to do this lap? I think he's going to do this lap. Let me just leave him on that one for a bit. Let's see what Lonnie can do then on his lap. This is the one bit of circuit I don't like racing at, because you have to go down the hill. It's like a bump. And if you're in real life, it may jolt you. On a motorbike, it must flip you off if you do it on a motorbike. I've seen cars go really far crashing into that corner. Lots of crashing in that corner there. Maybe 4 or 5 crashes I've seen in that corner, really. Oh, we have a spinner in the background, and I think that was Allo Champs. I think that was in the background. We'll go to that in a second. But Lonnie across the line now. It was Allo Champs as well. It doesn't improve. Does anyone improve? ID4, does he improve? Well, he's on a lap now, and he's one of the last ones to finish, so let's see if he can improve here, as now the checker flag comes out with 100 seconds to go before we finish. And one car now to cross the line. He comes across, doesn't improve there, nobody improves there. Let's see what ID4 can do. It's only practice, but he would love to improve. Can't improve, don't even, his lap's invalidated there. Let's see then what Faster can do. He's on his last lap here. His last lap before this was a 6 seconds off the pace. Sorry, 9 seconds off the pace it was. Don't think it's going to be real quick pace this one. But quick enough, hopefully. Doesn't improve. It doesn't improve because it's not validated that lap there, which is some surprise there. But there we go. Everyone is finished. They're now going to try and pop back into the pits. All the drivers are here and hopefully get the qualifying session done. Lonnie, I think we're just waiting to finish his lap. Or is he just coming back into the pits? I don't know what he's doing, but he spun it. Oh yes, he spun it in the last seconds of the qualifying, and it's over practice. It is Allo Champs top, Marquis second, Flip Flip third, ID4 fourth, Sin fifth, Led the Iron sixth, Hijacker, who's third, Lonnie, Quamdex, Agulator faster, Gavra, it's Andy, and Boston Row, who didn't do a lap, and then Boston Row didn't. So there we go. We're just gonna wait another 2 minutes, about 20 seconds, I'd say, and then we'll pop into the qualifying. I think we're waiting for some drivers to ready up. I think that's what we're doing, and then we'll be into qualifying, and then we will do qualifying, which is 10 minutes long, and then we're going to go into a 1 hour 30-minute race today. We are, as ESR and Andy already comes out. Husa, Hijacker side is out already as well. We're going to stick on board with Andy, we are, as he gets a bit of clear circuit and he now gets away. We're going to stick on board with him for literally 2 minutes. I'll go and quickly get a drink and something quickly, and we'll be back. And yes, I do agree with you there, Billy. For doing just English circuits, it'd be nice if we could do English circuits, but it would get a bit boring. It's like, oh yeah, here we are in English circuits. And there will only be a couple of rounds. It will be Doddington, Snetterton, Alton Park, Bannock's Bray, Silverstone and Snetterton, and that is it. So we'll have 6-round championship. It'll be a 6-rounder, and I think if we just did the European circuits, that would be great. Just loads of English, and just European maybe. So what would you think, guys, if Gavra did it? A European, an American, and a Asia League maybe. But Asia has not many tracks on. America's not many tracks. Europe's the most. So maybe just a European League and one European League, and the rest are all world. Maybe that might be good. But anyway, I'm gonna go for a second. Please do smash like as well, and I'll be back in literally 1 minute when we've done all the qualifying. If Gavra starts an open wheel class on Project Cars 2 or GT Sport, I'm signing up. Okay. Yeah. I will ask Gavra if he can do that for next season. That'll be January, by the way, mate. So yeah, we're not this season though. As Andy now starts his lap, Led the Irons has a 1-place grid place penalty at the moment as well, as everyone now is on circuit the 15R. So here we go then with qualifying. You on board with Andy for his first lap? So then guys, I'm back. 4 minutes to go of the session. Flip, the only car, has not done a lap yet. If he has, it's been invalidated. Yep, they have. Look, they go on the side. Fasters. Loads of fast laps been invalidated there. So it's Andy leading from Lonnie, from Faster, from Sind, from ID4, from Cromdex, from Agulator, who's the Hiker, all hello champs, led the irons, Gavra, Marquis, and of course Boston Mo. Here goes Flip then on his first flying lap. Here this is. What lap times it's going to be as he heads out the last corner now to the line. Across it now he goes, and it's invalidated. No, it's not. A 1:36.6. Let's know, guys, in the comments what you think is going to happen today. We hope Flip doesn't win, so the championship's still alive. But if Flip wins, then there you go. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. What happened there? Who got pole now? Cinder 120.10, 0.36 ahead of the next car, but then it's 0.363 over the next car. So really well done there for Sind to get that lap in quite nicely. But here comes Flip. He keeps it on circuit, so he's not invalidated yet. Into the corkscrew. Not invalidated there either. On board we go then. So I think you can't hear the cars loudly. I put the car settings quite low down on the mixer tonight. This is my fault. Maybe invalidated there, but I don't think so, as he now heads to the line and across it and goes a 1:21.3, goes 9th. Now, it may not be his strongest track tonight. We'll see what he does tonight, but let us know, guys, in the comments what your thoughts are on GTEs and if you like them or not. Last time we streamed GTE, just to tell you, we got, where is the last GTE? 152.6 views. So if you guys are here, smash this here. We're trying to get to 100 to 700, our next goal, and then a K is a goal after that. But anyway, here goes. Good to see Let the Irons doing well. He is a good. Let the Irons, where's Led? There he is. Yes, he's doing alright. I forgot to put that on actually. Marquis get the fastest lap there, he does, but he has a grid place penalty. Let the Irons, just Marquis now quickest with a 1:20.174, 0.005 quicker. Is he gone quicker? He has, to a 19 9 there, as here comes Flip across the line. It's going to be a lot quicker from Flip. This is a quicker lap, a 1:20.2, a 0.3, so 3/10 off the time at the top. Quality from Flip. Quality, not quantity, actually, got to say. He's only doing about 3 laps here, and if you want to know how many laps he's actually done, he's done 4 laps, so one of the smallest out of everyone. Hoos has only done the smallest with 2, and maybe he's had a problem with getting the grips to the track. But here goes Flip for another lap then. Here goes, Flip on another lap. Let the Irons down a position because Faster gets a quicker time, and so does Boston Row. Everyone now improving dramatically. Come on, Flip get a pole, or can it be somebody else and Flip not win today? He improves in the first sector. Now the second sector, 0.447, 4/10 up on his time. As I say, Flip, I probably think it's the last sector his problem, but you never know. And I think his teammate, or is it Led the Irons that's in front of him? It is Led the Irons crossing the line now. Flip crossing, goes pole, 1:19.595. Great lap from him, but Sind is on a lap as well, and Sind looks like he's flying. We'll get him in the first trap sector any second now. We will. Well, the second sector trap, sorry, and we'll see what he actually does here. If he can improve on his lap here. Will he get a pole position? He improves by 0.2. This could be mighty close between him and Flip here. Excuse me. Faster goes quicker. A 1:19.8. Great lap time from him there. He tried his hardest, but couldn't do it justice. So out into the last couple of corners now comes Sind, and Sind puts the throttle down now, and across the line he comes. He improves, but no, he doesn't improve. He doesn't improve. No, he doesn't improve. Wow, that's a surprise on me. Here comes Lonnie then into the last corner now. Lonnie, pretty much your last opportunity of a person to cross and get a better lap in. Lonnie now to the line. Across it he comes. He does improve, but only up to about 6th. So Faster gets pole. It's Faster. Flip gets pole. It's Flip top. Faster second. Flip with a 1:19.59 pole. Faster second. Marquis third. Sind 4th. Alochamps 5th. Andy 6th. Lonnie 7th. ID 4 8th. Boston Row 9th. Agulator 10th. Led the Irons 11th. Cromdex 12th. Hijacker 13th. 14th Husa, 15th Gavra, and that is your finishes, all separated by 2.4 seconds. They are there. Just to say that Led the Irons will start in 12th, of course he will. Just to tell you as well, guys, that Flip is your and Alochamps is second championship in 5th. Alochamps never normally, well, that's not true. Hasn't had many good qualifyings, but when in the race, he's a brilliant driver. He is. Without a question, a brilliant driver. He is here, as we have now about 30 seconds before they all set their settings up. About 30 to 40 seconds and then we'll be ready, guys, as already a few put their settings already in. Not the longest of circuits we go to. We've been to Spa. Let me tell you where we've been. We've been to Nürburgring, Hockenheim Classic and Spa, which were the 3 really long circuits they were. The shortest so far we've been to, I would say, is Donington Park. Then it was Brands Hatch, then it was Silverstone, I would say, and then it was all the others I've said. So yeah, just waiting for the cars to start the race. If you are new here, smash like and subscribe. Smash like, subscribe. All I can say you can do. Next week we will get Didux back, and then the week after Didux is gone again because he has an exam, and the week after that he'll be back. So just to tell you what Didux's plans are, which is Ethan. He won't be here for Laguna today. He won't be here for Watkins Glen. We'll be here for every round in leg 4, I think it is. Yeah, he'll be here in every round in leg 4. So he's just got a busy life. He's just got to revise for an exam probably tomorrow. But here we go then. Just setting into the game, ready to sync us up. Here they are then, 4 red lights, 5. And now we're green, and away we go here, Laguna Seca. What a start from Marquis there, already up to second. He is here brilliantly starting from him. Can he get past Flip here? He's breaking into the corner now, Marquis is. Around the outside of Flip he's going to try, but can't manage to do it here. Into the midfield we go. On board of one of the midfielders will go, just to give you some options here, but it's still the same at the lead. It's a very short circuit, so a lap is 1:20, and I would say today we'll see at least some cars going up 2 or 3 times. And I don't know who they'll be, but I think we will. It's a dry race, by the way, and it's the race starting at 11 AM I think, and finishing at like 4, so as well, that's the simulation time I think. As there goes Led the Irons, a great move there already from Led, as Gavra staying quite at the back, nice at the back, there he is. Good evening, chef, good evening. As we're looking back at the front now, and it's a real, just a shame that nobody really could try and get past fast Flip at the start. Flip not quick around here. He surprised us in qualifying with putting in 2 slow laps, 1:1:36, 1:1:22. Not slow, but not quick laps, and then bang in he does. He banged in a smacking lap. He did there in a 1:19.5. Nobody else could beat that, and he got the pole. And surprise, he did it. But here comes faster then on Marquez here. Faster now on Marquez. Will he make it through into corner 1? No, he decides to back off. The Allo Champs now got Andy and Led the Irons behind him, as Lonnie has a bit of damage then. Couldn't see what happened with Lonnie, but he's in the pit lane and got into his box eventually. As he has here a side by side they go in the background. Boston Row has just been overtaken. Well, not Cromdex, just been overtaken for Aguilerator. Must have been a problem there for Aguilerator then, as we head back up the field now and look at see if Faster can make his way past Marquez here or not in this bit of battling. It's been already pretty much spread out, we are already, and it's surprising. But into the dip go the top couple. Into off goes Marquez, That's not what you want to see from him. He now back on the circuit, just puts the throttle down now, and away he goes. He's just in front of Hijacker of Sweden. He used to be called Hijacker IG4, I think his name is now. He's just in front of us. He now gets back going, gets the way nicely now. He does. Has ID4 now. Hijacker, sorry, right behind him here he does. And it's just unbelievable to see what actually happened at the start of this one. If you missed the start, missed the first lap, we're now on lap 2, go back and watch it, because it was a bit of entertainment there, it was. And if you missed qualifying, you can always rewind back in the live streams and watch them again. So we're looking at Marquez now, great lap time from him there, that was. He improved his lap there to 1:28, but I don't know why he's on 1:28. Everyone else on 1:21 and 1:20s. As we do have a battle at the front here, as it's ESR Sind and Led who are having a battle with, and away has pulled Allo Champs. Allo Champs now got a gap on them, as Led now needs to get past whoever supported Led in the chat there, saying he's a really good opponent. This championship must have improved his racing, because he's doing really well. Look, he's up there, up in the order he goes now. He has improved. Yeah, it is. Paolo, it is good to see it track same, but in comes Led the Irons, nearly taps ESR Andy in the back there, but doesn't, and flies away now. He does the gear sticks and all that. He's a commander which has powers. I would say here he goes, does Andy. Oh, tried it on Allo Champs, who's slow in last corner, looks like. But look at this, just pulled away down the straight. Allo Champs, he's not looking that good today. There he isn't. 1:22.8 now his lap time is, beating ESR and ESR Andy's time. But can't seem to get a pass at all there, and everyone else now backing off and just letting these two have a good battle in front. They are here. Battle bit further back, we have a battle between Aguilerator and Cromdex. Aguilerator now 0.3 behind Cromdex, just letting Cromdex aside, let what he's doing. Actually, no, it's gone up to 0.5 now, so he's just letting Cromdex know what he's doing, I think, is the answer there from Aguilerator here on Cromdex. The BMWs must be quick around here. It's more corners than straights around here. They're just this straight here, pretty much. That one right now, this tiny little one. Well, it's not tiny little, I won't call it tiny little, but this one here and the start line straight, I would say, are the two big straights. And then after corner 1, after corner 2, after corner 3, there's a straight there. So yeah, I can understand there's straight there. There's 3 straights, and that's about it really around here. The rest are just as you want to know. They're not really straights around here, as we know. Just seeing at Lonnie coming to corner 1, the leader already crossing the line, so Lonnie could be lapped in a couple of laps here. There are pilots. Not only marquees, we have a lot of heroes here. I'm sorry. I don't know who raced last night. But yeah, anyway, that's beside the point. Let me just go back and watch. Man United are playing tonight, and so Arsenal. So if you want to watch, I can tell you about Arsenal if you want now. And Wolves, and Rangers. Wow, my goodness me. Arsenal played yesterday, sorry. So Wolves are 0-0. Rangers are 0-0 in their game, and here Man United. Are 1-0 up in that goal. We're 2-0 up. Wow, Martial has scored. Very impressive there from Anthony Martial. As we're looking back at the race now, we have a battle, because I just saw a name I think change there. I think ID4 just got past Led the Irons. It looks like. I'm not entirely sure if that's true or not, but yeah, anyway, Martial getting the goal, and the Man United fans going, clapping and cheering there. It's already 2-0 up with 38 minutes gone, so nothing really to report in that one. Back to the chat here to look at this. Yeah, lots of heroes in this one from yesterday. I still can't believe you do that. I totally agree with you all how we do it. But let me just tell you who was in yesterday's race and who's in today's race, because of course you would like to know who was in yesterday's and who's in today's. So yesterday we had Marquez, just Marquez and Aguilera really. Yeah, I'll just say it's Marquez and Aguilera really yesterday. Wouldn't say it's anyone else. Yeah, Marquez and Aguilera. There you go. I would say that's all it is, but probably you could tell me something else different. But that's what I think it is, so there you go. As we are waiting, Flip-Flip's got a penalty now. Flip-Flip has a penalty. What do we have on Flip-Flip then? Is it a second? Yeah, just a second penalty for both of the guys really. Has Flip-Flip lapped Lonnie yet? No, he hasn't. He's just about to do it in a second, I think. I don't think Lonnie must be having a bit of a mare today. He's he's on and off day. That's all I can say. Not a mare. I'm not allowed to be that biased or that annoyed with him. Can't be annoyed with Lonnie really. He's done a really good job in the championship, Lonnie. And here goes Aguilera then on the back of Cromdex, who has a second penalty. So Cromdex technically is behind him. He is. Yes, there's only 2 drivers I think from yesterday that I can see at the moment. If I'm wrong, then do let me know. I'm just going to check on that for my benefit, because of course GTE is a championship which I keep focusedly looking on with the GT1, sorry. Yeah, that's it. It's Marquez and Aguilera, and that is it. Ibwich is in that one as well. It's a good old Ibwich. We like a bit of Ibwich here in this league. Sadly, we can't have Ibwich in our league. Well, Ibwich isn't in our league. That's what I'm trying to say. There. Yeah, Aguilera and Marquez for sure. Yeah, Aguilera has had busy he is in this kind of league. I think Aguilera loves these 2 cars, and I think that's why he's in them. But yeah, respects to any driver who can race in multiple leagues and still be fine with it. And I respect to anyone who can race in these leagues and be really good. I'm awful at this. I tell you now, I'm awful at racing. Fastest lap around this circuit for me is a 1:34. So yeah, oh, there's a mistake for 1 car. Who is that? Who was that there? I didn't see who it was. Was it Faster? No. Was it Allo Champs? No. Who was it? It was Led the Irons, I think. Yeah, it was. It was Led the Irons. He went slowly. No, Led the Irons down to 10th. He was. I think higher up than that, if I'm mistaken. Boston Road and now Husa crossing the line, and the leader nowhere near these, but Lonnie's already pitted, so that's why he's lapped. Lonnie will not be lapped all race, I would say. I think Lonnie will not be lapped all race. It's quite close really with the battles. Not really many battles at the moment, but there is one battle which we can look at, which is Aguilera and Cromdex. That's the closest battle we have on circuit. a nice little... Oh, Aguilera has spun it. As we join him, he spins it. Commentator's curse, I would say. It's my fault. It gets back on now. As Gavra, I think he's going to let Gavra pass and then pop in front of his teammate, which is not going to be good for his team, nor his teammate, sorry, but somebody else. Yeah, he lets Marquez pass as well, and he now goes off and again, but he gets back on and with the gears and pulls away nicely. It's kind of interesting to see what happens tonight with the cars. I would like to see what happens. It's now a 10-second lap difference now, worse than his best lap. So you know what I mean. So yeah, we're going to be streaming this race until 9:30. So we'll be actually streaming to about half. Wait, when did we start this race? About 9:30. 8:30, I mean. Yeah, so streaming this race till 10, and then we will go. We might get one driver in. We normally sometimes try and see if we can get Flip and Allo Champs in. If we can't get them to win, of course we will get somebody else in. It'd be nice if we can get a few drivers in. If any of you guys have anything you want to ask me, that's nothing to do with this, then please let me know. We will be throughout the race. I will have topics of stuff we can talk about, but other than that, it's pretty much up to you guys. If you have the battle behind with Husa and Boston Row. Boston Row went on the grass there, on the little grassy sandy bit there, to let Husa know he's there. As Husa now, I think Husa may just let him past here, but Boston Row looks quicker than Husa in the car there, 127 compared to a 124, so no, Boston Row isn't. Husa now has a little gap so Husa can pull away, as we know, has led the Irons, still trying to get past Cromdex here for 8th position. Everyone in this race will get points, but it's by how many points you want to get, that's what I'm trying to say. As we have the battle here for this one, and it's the only real battle we've got in the race. And the, of course, Husa and Boston Row battle, but that's about it. As the head is. If you want to ask me any questions, leave them in the comments and all of that good stuff. Or if you just want to chat in the comments about anything that's nothing to do with racing, or just do racing, then feel free to do that. I have a couple of topics that I want to talk about. The regulations for 2020, and of course, I want to talk 2021, and I want to talk about Lewis Hamilton. That's about it. That's all I've got to talk to you about. So. These cars are a lot tamer than GT1. Yeah, I think, I don't really know what GT1s were like. GT1s were old GT kind of LMP style cars back in the day. I really don't know what actually happened with them, if they actually got reduced. Oh look, we've actually got a scrap here between Marquez, Gavra and Aguilera. Aguilera's kind of pulled away from the battle here. I will keep it honest. Yeah, I don't know about GT1s. Tamer, GT1s look, and when I've watched the streams from Wednesday nights, they always seem a little bit more hard to handle, if that makes sense. But that's just me. Oh, whoa! Marquez is off. Marquez went off there, but then got back on, saved it, and now pulls and heads around now to do a lap. Fastest lap. Looks like there's been invalidated, so Fastest probably only had one lap where he's got a timing. That's probably why he's lapped to like it. Gavra has just been overtaken. Has led the Irons. Has just overtaken Husa, just overtaken Cromdex. But Cromdex wants the position back. I think. Will Cromdex get the position back? No, he won't. That's a very, very disappointing thing there from Cromdex, not getting the position back off led the Irons there. It's he can't get it back. He's not close enough to get it back, which is the phrase. But here goes Boston Row then on Husa. Now Boston Row side by side of Husa into corner 1. Husa goes wide and Boston Row gets through. A nice move there for 13th position for Boston Row. Husa decides not to attack too much there. Decides it's a long race. We've got 1 hour 15 to go. I can keep it going and hopefully finish the race tonight. Boston Row makes a little mistake again into the same corner and loses a bit of time, but not enough to call it quits really. He done there. As Cromdex now on the back of led the Irons, trying to get past the ears, I think, in the most easiest of ways possible. Hijacker trying to catch up with ID4, who's not in his team at all today, but they are the same. I think they are teammates actually. As led the Irons has just made a mistake, must have done, because Cromdex is back through. Didn't think that was actually going to be possible, but I think he just decided I've had enough of you behind me, just get past. That's not what you should do. by the way. I have one thing to talk to you about. Let's talk about it now. Lewis Hamilton winning the F1 Championship 2019. So Lewis Hamilton now won 6 World Championships. It's a great thing to do for Lewis, but I just don't think it should have been done. Like, to be honest with you, I don't think Lewis Hamilton should have won the championship at that race. I think he knew that he pretty much already wrapped up the championship, right? I personally think he should have waited till Brazil and then done it in Brazil, like a normal human being. Oh, we've got the glitch again. Anyway, yeah, I thought he should have done it in Brazil, but you guys never know though. He always could just done it in Spa. He could have just done it in where he did it, but no. It looks like he should have done it in Brazil. I don't know what the earliest anyone's ever done it in the F1 calendar. If I just have a look at the F1 calendar now, by the way, if you wanted to know F1, they've just had a press conference. Logan Paul and KSI, who are battling this weekend, having a press conference right now for the weigh-in. So yeah, just to say, I think so. If Lewis Hamilton, I would say the closest that anyone's won it, I would say maybe Russia or Japan, you can probably win it. Maybe even Singapore you could win the championship, but other than that, I don't think you can win it. If that makes total sense to you. Does that make sense? I don't think you can totally win afterwards. Personally, if I had to pick a winner of the Logan Paul KSI fight very quickly, it'll be Logan Paul. I'm joking, it'll be KSI. Yeah, Logan Paul v KSI fight. I'll pick KSI over Logan Paul any day. It's still not complicated. Just tell me what you're doing. Led there makes a faster lap then. Cromdex, it looks like, does he? Does, and there's somebody saying go Cromdex, go lead, sorry, go lead. So whoop whoop, go lead, go lead, as we say. As here he comes in. Can he get past Cromdex this time? Oh, Cromdex makes a mistake. Cromdex makes the mistake that he didn't want to make. He hits the curb and went a bit wide, and that brings lead back to about about 0.2 off his pace here. With lead now flicks the gear stick, but look at that. Cromdex has a quicker car down the straight. The BMW normally in this game, by the way, if you didn't know, has the slowest top speed of all the cars, and it's pulling away quite nicely there from the irons. Oh, Cromdex has spun it. Cromdex has spun it. It's not good as Marquez past Gavra, but here goes Gavra then on Marquez. What can Gavra do? Actually, Gavra Novic here is a great driver, so could hopefully overtake him, as there's a little tiny mistake from Marquez, and Gavra now is in about 0.2 of him. Here he is, and he's really testing that car around here. Gavra is. Gavra left, right, centre, everything here he is doing. He's really testing himself. Here he is. And here goes Gavra then. Can Gavra Novic make it past? No, Gavra Novic cannot. Or Gavra, sorry, cannot. As we're looking at Aguilera quickly. There we were, just showing you him right in the back of the field. Not really trying at all now to get past anyone. But Gavra here, ever so happily wanting to get past. Here he is. We have a battle for third, which we'll head to in 2 seconds. I think if Flip and Allo Champs get 1-2, they win the championship today. So for constructors. So if I'm wrong, do please let me know in the comments. If I'm right, then thank you very much. I've done my research and I've done my business. Really, I have. But here he goes into Allo Champs. Can he make it past faster here on this straight or on this couple of laps here? Let me just tell you when this race is starting. You can do this as well by going on to www.gavra.org. It is actually www.gavraRacing.altavision.org, and you can of course find the page, and you can find Gavra Novic's channel. Great, I've got to say, Gavra, you've done a great job with these championships. If Gavra ever finishes, your legacy will still be with us, because it's brilliant what you've done. What weather are we? Oh, it starts at 1 o'clock. Okay, 1 o'clock and finishing at and race starts at 2. It looks like. So it's a bit dark for 2, but it's winter time, of course, because it is winter in the game. As Allo champs slower lap time that time, but trying to catch up there he is. Head back down the order again to the battle between Boston Row and Gavra now, which is apparently a battle, but Gavra and Marquis is the bigger battle problem. Can Marquis actually get past Gavra here? This is a thing we wanted to do. It is. I do absolutely apologise for that blue screen there. It just looks like my game just glitched. Well, my PlayStation glitched a little bit for a second, but it's all good now. As here he goes then. Oh, look at this from Boston Row. This is a great run from Boston Row here on Gavra. What is he going to do? He's put Gavra under pressure, but nowhere near enough to catch up yet. He's not. And now he has this corner probably to do it in. I think Boston Row has closed this gap up really nicely here. Boston Row's a great driver, but he picked the BMW. Gavra weaving. Was that weaving or was that just going a bit wide? I don't know from Gavra. You never know from Gavra really. He never speaks many words, but when he does, he never spoke to me. I don't think. I will give thing to Gavra. As I said, if you can hit. Oh, we have a spinner. Spinner. Aguilera spun. No, he hasn't. Marquis spun. He gets back on him behind Husa. Yeah, nope, side by side of Husa actually gets on. But yeah, now he's behind Husa, there he is. But look at this, Gavra battling with Boston Row for the position. Boston Row now into the corkscrew. Brilliantly done it. Boston Row through to the next position. And now can try and catch up to Cromdex, his teammate. But that would be a tricky battle to do because Aguilera right behind Gavra now wants to get past as well because he's quicker than Gavra. He believes he's quicker than Gavra. I don't say this lightly, but nobody's quicker than Gavra. Or is he? Aguilera nearly touches the back of Gavra there. Gavra has to brake again to stop going onto the grass. But Aguilera now going past Gavra. And Gav is not looking like he's got the move. No, Aguilera through. Good move there from Aguilera. Boston Row now his next target. Which I think, no offence to Gavra, I think Gavra was holding him up a little bit there. Led the irons now behind Allo Champs. There, Allo Champs, his teammate. Oh, is he? No, he's not. Sorry, Allo Champs in second, in fourth here, still needing to wrap the championship up. They do, the team do. As he's now behind Led the Irons is Hijacker, and I don't think Hijacker knows that he's going to try this. But yeah, you know, regulations. I hope we can get new rules and regulations next year, and a whole new bunch of rulebook. I don't need a new rulebook, Gavra. Please don't give us a new rulebook. F1 have had too much news on that, and we'll go with that now if you want. We have not really many battles at the moment on circuit, but except we do have a rulebook change for the F1 2019. F1 2019, just for the F1 USA F1 2019 USA Grand Prix, they had a meeting to the 2021 rules and regulations, and we have a slower down car on circuit. I think that's Lonnie. Yes, it is being lapped again. Lonnie probably need to just calm it down. What was that lap there? Was it what? Fast lap side to the lead of the race, a 1:21.3. Just yeah. So what was it again? I hear ask. Well, it was a regulation award. Actually, this is not a bad camera actually. Well, it really wasn't, but now it is a bad camera. Two cars. We have rules regulations now. All the cars are going to be the same kind of car. Not the same engines, of course. They can put the same engines, different engines in a different style of bodywork, but it's going to be the same kind of frame of car as they are nowadays. Same frame of car. What else do we have for rules and regulations? Wow, 13-inch wheels are going to be changed to 18-inch wheels. Love to have 18 inches, but love to see 18 inches of wheels. Just to say, no dirty. I'm not going to do that minded here. I love to see 18 inches of wheels. We would, because that is a lot change. That's a massive wheel compared to nowadays. And as well, a new rules and regulations. Is that a minute? Why did it say a minute there? I think I was lagging a little bit, but the ESR boys are together. So before we do go back into rules and regulations, I think Cinder just got past Andy there. If he hasn't, then I do apologise. I think he has. Where's your leader on the road? He's here, about to lap some other cars, which are Marquez, Gavra, Husa, Marquez, Gavra, and maybe Aguilera, maybe are the ones who he wants to lap, but it's mostly Gavra, Marquez, and Husa there. Marquez now trying to go on the outside on the legal bit of the track, but can't. So yeah, 18-inch wheels. They're going to have slipstream at the front, improving as there's Husa spinning, but Husa now gets back going in the background now. We're going to have a new thing now. So at the moment they have dirty air, and dirty air is covering the whole of the back of the car. Okay, so what they're going to change is from where that light is, where that red light is on the back of F1 cars. So if you see the back of the F1 car, you have the wing, that red light, and then you have the bottom of the car. From the bottom of the car to the start of the red light, we're going to have now some clean air, and that clean air will make it so the cars can go like this, really close to the car behind, and not get dirty air and wobble, and you would maybe slide and slip off the circuit. And that is what F1 needs, as here goes Marquez now to try and get past. Here we will. Every so often here we will try, as ID4 now has closed the gap nearly to the back of ESR Andy. He has there as the leader, the top two, third and fourth are nearly together. They were nearly together anyway. As here he goes into the car as the leader of the race, heading into the last corner now. He's ahead by a mile. He is here, but I don't think he'll win today. And well, I hope he doesn't, because no offense to him, but I hope we don't, because then he'll probably win the championship already. So it's pretty sure he's won it already, but I've got to confirm that. Let us know in the comments, guys, if you think the championship leader is going to be won by Lon by today. Who do you think is going to win the championship of this one? I do think Flip Flip's won the championship already, but you never know here. As here comes Allo Champs. Flip Flip now right behind Husa. He is not that far really. I think he should just leave Husa and slow it a bit down and just keep it as it is. But he won't, as Allo Champs, his teammate, needs to get second, I think, and they've wrapped up the Constructors' Championship. Just give me a second actually. Do we have the Constructors' Championship on Twitter? On Discord? Do we have it? If you don't know, guys, you can follow us on Discord. Slow down, maybe. I think we have. Have they put it already? Crown the champion. What? Oh, I've looked at the wrong championship. Never mind. Good old ESR chef. Good old. Good old. Good old. Yeah, I think they've wrapped it up. They've got 273 points, and we have races to go. So I'd say technically they've wrapped it up. I'd say. Have they? Yeah, I'd say they need to do really well today, and they've wrapped it up. So we'll confirm that in a bit. But we do have a battle here between ESR Sind and Andy. But there's an ESR boy off the road, and that's ESR Andy off, and Sind gets past. Is Andy coming into the pits? No, because he's right. He's just come back on right in front of ID4. He'll be disappointed to see him come back on. A furious. It's like, what? Come back on in front of me? You should have waited for me to come on and get past, and then you could come back on. But maybe he's just thinking, oh, just let that happen, and I'll try and overtake him now. As you do as a driver, as the leader of the race. Where is the leader on the circuit? Well, he's there. So he's lapped Husa now. The leader has officially lapped Husa. Sin goes a little bit wide there, so it's a three-way scrap now for fifth. For fourth. Here it is, as we're now locking on board with ID4. As we are in this one here. 20 seconds to go of this race. Until we hit the hour mark, if you wanted to know. So 1 hour to go in 10 seconds time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We've hit an hour to go. 13 minutes of going of racing here. It's been all action packed really. I've only talked to you about 2 topics, and normally we don't talk about we normally can talk about more in this bit, but it's been so much battling. That's why we love Gavra. It's been amazing, Gavra has, throughout the years, and I think somebody just overtook somebody then, because I think Boston Road just overtook Aguilera there, so good move on Boston Road there. Where's your leader on the road actually, because I want to know. Flip Flip's there, so he's just overtaken the Boston Row Aguilera battle, has he? Was it Boston Aguilera? No, it was Marquez, Gavra and Husa battle, so he's just overtaken there, so disappointing noted. But ESR now, what's going to happen here with LG4, ID4, ID4, going to try and get pairs. Is he near? No. Anyone actually battling who's not the top lot? Well, actually, Boston Road got Aguilera right behind him, about 0.5 seconds behind him actually, so just, and well, about 0.5, 0.4, I'd say that is, if I could be honest with you. But there's a mistake for ESR Sind, and Andy, nearly went into the side of Led the Irons, there he did, and nearly inside of Aguilera, Lonnie, I think that was as well, so he has a bit of damage on his car, but he's let ID4 Algier through and into 5th. If I was him, you've got to pit now. You've got to pit. Officially, there's nothing you can do. You've got to pit. That is the broken front wing, broken bumper. You've got to pit. There it is. As he's really wobbling that car. Let's see if he comes in this time. If he doesn't come in, it'd be a miracle. He's in. Shout the team. He's braking now into the barriers. He doesn't get a penalty because he just slows down quick enough. And he clips the wall there. No. That's not what you wanted to see from him. Cromdex now at the last corner, and Boston will overtake him. Cromdex, Boston, and I think Aguilera will overtake him. I'm not too sure, or maybe even think the leader will lap him. In he comes, quick pit stop he goes. He maybe will take about 10 seconds, maybe take about 20 seconds to finish this repairs now. So just give us a second, we're about another 20 seconds I'll say, and then it'll be repairs done off the front of the car. Is the car already bumpy? Have a look. Oh no, it's still quite bumpy though. Where's the leader on the road though? That's what we need to know. He's crossed the line, so he's overtaken him. He has that. As ID4 now is right on the back of Sind, who is doing well. Don't get me wrong. Sind is keeping the ESR boys going, but look at that, a hijacker right behind them, closing that gap up. He is here, and it looks good. The gap does. There it does. Lead gap is 15 seconds, and these cars don't fuel for the whole race, by the way, if you wanted to know. These cars don't. These cars, I would say, fuel for the first hour, and then have half an hour where they have to come in and pit for the last half an hour to put a little bit of fuel in, maybe just another 20 litres, because they go down to about 10 litres. They need to get up to about 40 litres. And then they come back out and race. It's not like GT3 where some cars are slower than others. It's not like that at all, really. But yeah, as we're now looking at the battle we have between ESR and Sind and ID4, and this chap here, which of course is Hijacker, is closing that gap up by not that much really. He's closing that gap back up. Quite nicely here he is, there he is, flying on. We now have a battle behind him between Lonnie, just Lonnie behind him, trying to catch up with him, and there's Andy right behind him here, going, oh my god, I've got a bit of damage, but I can still try and catch up. Sorry if that, my throat's going now. I've already streamed the route tonight on my channel on Twitch, so yeah, don't need to know about me. But yeah, if you've got any comments come through, please let me know them. Man United are 2-0 up at half time. Disappointing that we can't be more. The performance we've shown so far, it's good enough, I would say, for that was all. There it is, as the whistle now goes, and away for the second half for Man United. So the half time was only like 20 minutes, only like 10 minutes to half time, but 10 minutes is good enough to have a quick team talk and a quick chat, and then a toilet, and then back onto the pitch you go. ID4 now will hope to close the gap in on ESR, but he's not done it. and Hijacker's nowhere near close enough now. He's 1.5 seconds behind, so nowhere near at all. Led the Irons is there. Then it's Cromdex, then it's Boston Row, and all the laps cars who are down here. Laps, where's your leader on the road? Sorry, beg my pardon with me today. God, I'm so tired. I really need to just calm it down. It's Agulator, the next one he's going to lap them. Because Gavra's been lapped by overtaken by Houston Marquez. Flip. Well, I would say Flip's just on a league of his own. I think Flip is an anomaly in this league. Did he? If you know, guys, from last year, did he win the championship within last year? Was it LMP last year? I think, did he win the LMPs or whatever it was last year? On the Friday night? I'm going to say he did, but I'm not too sure. I don't know. There's the cars, and there's the fans. This game puts around about, I'd say, 14,000 fans around the circuit. So not too... puts about maybe 12,000... well, I'd say about 10,000 fans around the circuit. So not bad at all. This game does put some fans on this game. Led the Irons in the pits. We do have the battle between ID4 and ESR back on, but it's 0.7, so it's really not good. Gavra, I think that has just got out of the way, or Husa, one of them. Husa's out. Husa has retired, has he? Or is Husa actually still racing? Oh no, Husa is still racing. Sorry, he's there. Just been overtaking Led the Irons. He's just about to overtake Led the Irons, but Led the Irons is now wicking his way out the pits, bombing his way out the pits. Now he gets the throttle going. Led the Irons side by side with Husa. But Husa makes his way past Led the Irons and into the position he goes, or does he? Because Led the Irons now can floor it, and he does just get the position there from Led the Irons quite nicely. Leader on the road, by the way, is there and about to lap, as I said, Marquez and Agulator. So Agulator and Boston Row. So he's already nearly done them guys. Cromdex will know be nowhere near lapped yet. Faster definitely won't. So will Allo Champs. It's just what Allo Champs needs today. I think Allo Champs needs to do well today. We do have a lap battle, by the way. I did want to say this. It's Gavra and ESR Andy and a good nice. Well, no, it's not them. It's Husa and Lonnie. Oh, Led the Irons got past Husa. Okay, Led the Irons got past Husa. Didn't see it, but Led the Irons got past. Nobody. I don't think people care not to be Pedickety. I don't think Pedickety. What am I saying Pedickety for? Boom. I'm not with it today, as you can tell. I am definitely not with it. Let me just go to the championship. So it's 30 points. So it's 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 1800, 180 points still for grabs. It is 180 points still for grabs. So I say today, Philip is one step closer to win the championship. He's pretty much won it, I would say. There's Man United now on the attack. They are now on the attack, Man United. What can they do? Oh, they've scored. Brilliant for Man United. That is what you like to see. I'm a Man United fan, by the way. 3-0 against Partizan Belgrade. We are Rashford now on the act. 49 minutes gone. That's what you like to see. A little bit of Man United pro-esque. There. Ball is now whipped in. Finds him down. Rashford slots it home. 3-0. This is more like the United we know from ages ago. Something's clicked. Man United fans are going to be happy with this result. Wolves still 0-0. So are Celtic. So are Rangers, sorry. Wolves, any other team that you need to know about? Not really. Oh, let's check out. They're the English teams. If you don't live in England, I know there's some Belgian fans and some of them. Don't think about Ghent. Ghent are 1-0 down to Dortmund, to Wolfsburg. If you're a Dutch fan, Feyenoord are 1-0 up against Young Boys, and Espanyol are 3-0 up against um, Ludogorets, and they are there if you wanted to know if you're a Spanish fan. And that's about it really. I should shut up about football and talk about racing. We do have a battle going on, and it's not really improved between Aguilera. Well, actually, we've got a cup between Hijacker, ID4, or these guys. Really, it hasn't really improved. The gap's gone down though between these two. It's like 0.3 now. This gap between ID4 and ESR Sind. It's really nice. As Wolves, have they just scored? Yep, they've just. Oh, what a save actually from the keeper there. Wow, Wolves fans were getting their phones out ready to take it, and it was saved by the keeper. Very nice save from the Belgrade. I think that is goalkeeper there. Very nice. As I do say so myself, that's a very good save. There. Yeah, it's very interesting to see all this today as ESR Andy Sins comes in, sorry, and Husa comes in as well. Husa, like, I think I'm running out of fuel here. I'm literally out of fuel. I can't get to my spot, which is literally up there. Why are you going that slowly, Husa? I don't know. We're going to go off Husa for a second. You can see where Sin's going to plummet down to. I think Sin will come back out in about 9th, I think, if he's lucky, I would say. As the leader's there. Here he is. Give it another 5. Give it another 10 seconds. Leader crossing the line now. Leader's on a flyer. I'm telling you, Leader here has lapped everything down. Leader's just done amazingly today. What a leader we have on the raceway. What a difference we have here. I can't say much more than that. An absolute brilliant leader. Once again, as Genk have scored. KAA Ghent against Wolfsburg have just scored, so well done them. Let's go back to the Wolves game quickly and see if the Slavia team can score, or if Wolves have scored. Is Espanyol now 4-0 up? So there you go, just tell you Espanyol now 4-0 up. The away team now have a corner, I think. Oh no, they don't, they conceded a goal kick. Okay. We'll leave that on in the background. If you have any comments coming through, just 1 second, let me just check if you do have any more comments. No, just said my hero. Fair enough then. If you would like to get involved, go to www.gavra.activision, is that what it said? Wow. Just type in Gavra Racing or Gavra League online and you can find us on there, and you've got all our links and all our things like that. Here we go, in the pits comes ID4. He only had 10 litres of fuel left. He now doesn't, and I think he's 6th. Yeah, the leader's lap top 6. Wow. My goodness me, leader's lap top 6. Don't even think we really wanted to say this, but I think if Allo Champs, right, this is the thing, if Allo Champs can overtake faster, Allo Champs only has 33 litres. Oh, Allo Champs is in. Allo Champs is in for his mandatory pit stop. We don't have to have a mandatory one, but I hope we do. There is in now, so is Hijacker. There is. We have the comments coming through now from 2 people, so thank you to 2 of you who are still tuning in to watch this shocking this good commentary actually. Good commentary, sorry, good comms. Here. Thank you for Sam Scott saying, go Allo Champs, hope you can wrap up the championship for team championship, I think he means. Yeah, we hope as well. Where's the leader actually? Leader's lapped everyone except 2nd. That is unbelievable there from the leader. Unbelievable. I think the leader knows he has to come in a couple of laps, so he's just going to try to do as quick as he can, lap everyone, and hopefully then come back into the pits and do alright. Because he knows when it comes into the pits, though, the leader, that he's not going to be lapping Alochamps, Aglater, or Hijacker, or even ID4, I don't think. I know it's a short circuit with a 1 minute 20 lap time, but golly hell, what a leader this is here. What a machine. It's not even a racer, it's a machine. If you're an esports team, I know no esports team listening, sign this man up, Flip, sign him up. Give him a pro contract, that's what I say, give him a pro contract to race for you. He's a machine. But no, this is the downside to Flip, I bet. The trouble is, he puts in so much effort, but maybe when he's an esports competitor, the esports people may be a bit quicker than him. He's not quick. Okay, he's not claimed to be quick. He's not amazingly got quick pace. But what we say he is he is not bad. He's not bad though. That's what you're gonna say. It's faster now coming out the pits, and will take the time here now. Loads of cars not going to be lapped by your leader then, as across the line now comes Alochamp, sorry. Now Agulator crosses the line and doesn't improve. Now Hijacker will. I think everyone from Cromdex upwards will be unlapped themselves. Which is interesting. Agulator's unlapped himself, so has Agulator, sorry. So has Hijacker. So has ID4. So has ESR Sind. And see how far they can go now. Because they need to pull away. They need to get a good gap, they do now. So has Cromdex. He's unlapped himself, so he's trying to close up to the leader now. Who is, as you do, crawling down pit lane. So quickly Cromdex needs to get a bit quicker now. Cromdex does actually fly away. He does. Marquis has now unlapped himself, but will automatically be lapped in a second because the leader will be out the pits. Oh, he's already lapped himself. Fair enough. So it's just to tell you, it's only from Cromdex. So Cromdex, ESR Sin, ID4, Hijacker, Agulator, Alochamps, and Faster have not been lapped now. Are unlapped. They are here side by side. They go, and it looks like ESR has made his way through on Marquis brilliantly there. Lovely move. Just they are behind the fat leader though. They are. Cromdex is here into the corkscrew now. Pulls away and can fly now. He can. Top 8 not lapped anymore, as you can see on the timesheet. Top lap not 8 anymore. It's, by the way, it's like a 7. Like anyone who ESR or lower has been lapped. Just to say, as out the last corner now comes Cromdex to start his 35th lap of racing. He does start his 35th now and works with that. By the way, the time on this race, so 1 hour 30 minutes in the race. That's how long the race is, guys. The game, it does it. So it starts at 2 o'clock. It will finish at 5. That's right. It'll finish at 5. It'll finish about 6:30 American time. So that's when sun kind of sets in America. And as Cromdex now flies up this corner here, he does. He's about a corner and a half ahead of your leader on the road. He is, as he still is. He's about a corner ahead of your leader. He still is, by the way, if you wanted to know. And we're actually now looking at Agulator, who's down there, doing a quite good job. Agulator, there's the leader though, so he'll be lapped by him in a second. Anyone battling away? No. Gotta be honest with you, not really. Agulator in the pits, so that means Hijacker and ID4 will get past. ID4, Hijacker got past, and ID4 gets past. Will ESR Sind? Yes, indeed he will. Will Cromdex? Probably not, I'm going to say. Good old chap, good old chum. When he puts the fuel out, it'll be about 2 seconds just to get quick repairs, and he'll be out of the pit lane. He will. And he's lapped now, but yeah, let's just see this. ESR Sind has disconnected. ESR Sind has disconnected. So it's faster. There's disconnection problems in the game. They've disconnected some people, and we have lost 2 of your pretty much good drivers here. As that means Alochamps is second. Wow, we didn't want to see that happen there. We didn't want to see any disconnections tonight, but we've seen it. And that means that Alochamps at the moment will wrap up the championship. GG, mate. That's all I can say. They'll wrap up the championship quite nicely there, they will. the top two. And in constructors, I think in constructors they wrapped it up, so we'll just go with that. I think they've wrapped it up, okay, so I'm just going to go with it. But I don't think they haven't technically wrapped it up, but I'm going to say they're one race. Next race, so next one after this one, which is Indianapolis Road Course, they wrap that if they win, if they get top 2, or if they get top 3, I think they've wrapped it up, so it's quite nice to do. It is there as, oh, he makes a little mistake, but no one near him on the road really to battle. Nobody really on the road to battle anyone, I would say. The only battle really is between Lonnie and Led the Irons, but they're a good old age away from each other. Says they're really close, but that just might be a glitch in the system. We'll stick aboard a Valo Champ we'll stick on board with ID4 for you for a lap, and just see how quick he can go. We will, and I'll be back in a second after I've been to the toilet. Yes, that's right, guys. I'm going toilet. Here it is. Yeah, we'll go toilet. And that's yeah. Just to tell you in football terms, there's no other goals gone in, so it's still the same score as I told you a minute ago. But yeah, back in a second. That's what she said. Oh, that's what she said. There you go then, as we are back. Sorry about that, they are just humming a tune in my head. We've had no goals, except we've got a goal now in Bayern München in the Borussia Mönchengladbach game where we've just scored. Celtic here playing Porto, and Celtic and Rangers are looking good in that game. No real battles in this race, except there's a kind of battle. There's no real battles really in this race. So yeah. Where's your leader actually to find out who he's lapped? I don't even know if I can see the cursor of the leader. Oh, in the last corner there. So has he lapped Alochamps? No. Has he lapped? No. Has he lapped? No. He's starting, yeah. So he's lapped all the way up to top 5 now. So that's kind of nice to kind of see. Here he is, and ID4 now looking really close to the back of this car here, which is a hijacker. Can he make it back through? He won it on pit stops, by the way, if you wanted to know, so yeah. And Rangers there had a good shot, but didn't score. So yeah. They have no goals in the games at the moment that are important. No other goals, I mean. But yeah. No real overtakes here, except side by side there for a lapped car unlapping or overtaking him, I think. Leader, about 3 or 4 corners behind, so we're going to get the top 4 not getting a lap today, is what we're saying. 34 minutes to go dead on. We're 34 minutes to go, so there you go. There it is. As we can't see any real battles other than this one, which is buzzing around quite nicely. Actually, there is one here, but that's Led the Irons and Boston Row. Now Boston Row did get past Led the Irons. Just Led the Irons now hits the wall, and Led the Irons now lets Lonnie past, and he hits the wall hard. We joined that, bang on the right time there. We did bang on the money. We were Led the Irons now will have a battered car. Sorry, he would. Or not as bad as what I think I was about to say, because you can't say that on stream. Yeah. Well, you can say it on stream, but I just don't want to. You go to the fish and chip shop and have a battered sausage, and that's what he probably would have wanted instead of a battered car. I don't know why I couldn't say that, really. I don't know why I said I couldn't say it, because if I couldn't say it, then that means that something's rude, but it's not rude at all. Anyway, so yeah, that's it really. As we're looking now at ID4 LGR trying to get past his it's kind of his teammate here. I think this is Hijacker. It's Sweden. Wolves and Man United still nil, still the same scores as well. Any comments, guys? Anyone want to comment? As we're heading around now in this circuit here. Thank you for the 20th comment, by the way. European circuits. I don't know. What new European circuits should be added into the game? Now, there's a lot that should be added into the game. I think there should be a lot added into the game. I think there'll be North Zolder. That's in the game. Zulfer, what do you call it? What's it called? The one in the Netherlands circuit, I think should be added into the game. I think Croft and Thruxton from the UK should be or Croft, Thruxton, or Anglesey should be added in. I definitely think a few American circuits like what's the circuit called? Some road course circuits are like what's the one in what's the place called that begins with A? Atlanta Raceway, I think should be added in as well. A few like that should be added in. I think the circuit that the Australian circuit that MotoGP go to, I think should be added in, as we're side by side here in the background. I think here, yeah, I think that should be added in. But in European terms, I hope we go to loads of English circuits and loads of European circuits. They should definitely add in the Hungaroring they should add into this game, definitely. They should add in a few circuits, not many actually. I think we should do Silverstone, Snetterton, Brands Hatch. No, Silverstone, Snetterton, and Alton Park. I think we should do, or Donington Park instead of Alton Park. They're the 3 UK circuits we should do. We should do both Belgium circuits, we should do the Hockenheim and Nürburgring. We should do Spa. We should do Monza, and we should do Catalonia circuit. We should do Brazil. We should do Bruno. We should do Red Bull. Yep, Red Bull Ring. And the last one to make it to 12, we should do Le Mans. And there you go. There'll be your 12 circuits today. And that'll be good. 12 quality circuits there. As side by side they're going to go then, are they? Well, they are, but no, they decide to back it off. And the hijacker keeps the position just from ID4. It was good until 40 minutes to go. Yeah, I agree, but we've got a battle now, so deal with it. That's what I can say. As the leader is about to lap 5th, is he? No, lap 5th, sorry. So he's lap 5th, okay. Here we go then, here they go. Can ID4 get past hijacker? Here as well, as we head around now the circuit, can ID4 get past the hijacker here on the raceway or not? We have another comment come through, so hello to the three of you who are still watching, still commenting in. Sam again saying, what about Asian League and Middle East League? Middle East would be the Dubai Autodrome on this game. So at the moment it'll be Dubai Autodrome, Sugo, Fuji, the Chinese circuit. It would, and it is the Japanese where we go to actually F1 race. So 5 races I think it is at the moment on this game. I would love to see added in Malaysia. Proper Chinese circuit I would love to see added in. Maybe we don't have the rights at the moment to put that in the game. And Bahrain may be added in. So 8 races, so we can have 8 round little championships there. But if we did that as well, I would add the Australian circuit and the New Zealand circuit in as well into the bracket. I would, so yeah, I would. And here we go then, ID4 trying at the same bit of circuit again that he tried last time, but can't do into the corner for the corkscrew. Will he try on this little straight before the corkscrew, or will he decide now, I'll dive bomb into the corkscrew and crash you out and break our championship? They're teammates, so I think they're teammates, so you can't do it. It'd be unfair if you did it, that's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, it's really interesting to see. Celtic now 2-0 up. Morales has just scored the first goal. And the second goal was by Davis. There it was. But no, still battling away, still can't find their way past each other. And as I say, I do believe we should do it. I think they should have a safety car in this game. I think we should have the a safety car in this game, so maybe when there's a big crash we have a safety car come out, like iRacing do for some races, not all races of course. I think we should really do that. If we had, I'm going to just add in the American League. If we had American League from the tracks we have at the moment, we would have Dakota, Watkins Glen, Long Beach, Road America, Indianapolis Road Course, Daytona Road Course, Willow Springs, and the Texas Road Course. That's 8 circuits again. A little 8 circuit championship maybe will be added in. Maybe I would love to see a few more American circuits added into the game, just so it's interesting to see and all like that. Quite fun. To see, really, I would love to. But anyway, that's about it really for the championships I'd love to see in here. So yeah, there we go. There's just nothing to talk about. So that's kind of it really for me to talk about stuff. And that's the American League at the moment. Maybe if we could, if nobody from Project Card listens, they listen to Activision and a few other drivers. But if they could as well, I know I'm rambling on a little bit here, add in a couple more oval circuits. So we have like maybe Bristol Oval Circuit in America, Phoenix, and a few others. Maybe have about 4 to 5. At the moment we've got 2 oval circuits. We have 3. Maybe add 3 more in. We can have a 6-round oval championship, and we can be oval circuits. Nice. Good job would be. Here looks like one of the players for Slovenia is injured, so that's why we're just getting a bit delayed there. Okay, but no, yeah, that's what I think we should do. Is we're now back to the race we go. And there was a battle, but it's fizzled away now. How's the battle still going to go? Isn't it? Well, let's go back to second here. He's done an absolute brilliant race. He's got a second penalty, so is the leader. Then it's Andy 2, Dex 2, and Boston Row 1. And save the Gavra as it is there. He comes out the corner, comes across the line. These two are still battling away, by the way, and they are I would say maybe a whole 5 seconds ahead of the leader. So leader could lap him, but I doubt he will. A whole 5 seconds ahead of the leader, I'd say they are. Maybe even a bit more, maybe 8 to 9 seconds, maybe even 10 behind the leader here. Here maybe, I think, but yeah, anyway, North Butler better. So yeah, that's kind of for that. If we had to have a different championship, which isn't cars we have normally, I would say a IndyCar, a Formula championship like a Renault 3.5s. We should have like road cars or stuff like that, or do a time attack where like we have like a 2-round champ where we have a 3-race championship where we pick, or 4-race championship where 4 circuits, and we do one 20-minute qualifying, 1 20-minute practice, and then a 10-minute race or 15-minute race, and we do that, and that'll be it. That'll be the stream, and you try and get the fastest lap possible in the first one. You get a point, you get 3 points, 2 points. Like it goes, I think it's like 10 points for your winner. Then it goes 8, then it goes 6, then it goes 4, 3, 2, 1 for qualifying and practice. Then for the race, we should do something like that as well. But you do race actually then for a proper race, like a 15 to 20 minute race around the circuit, like that. Just something like that would be nice. Leader, by the way, is now heading out the last corner and coming down the line. So he's about 3 seconds behind ID4, but not 3 seconds, about 4 to 5, about 6 seconds I'll say, but won't overtake him yet. If they can lap this car in front, these two, then he has to lap that car as well, so he probably won't overtake them. If ID4 can hurry up and get that done, that'd be brilliant. We don't have any battles at all. Well, we did have a battle here, but Lonnie apparently has a quicker pace on the road than Cromdex, which is surprising. Glitch in the game, I would say. 2 drivers left, and that was it. So, yeah. Here's a player down, by the way, in the Wolves game, and he's really injured because he's been on the floor since 77 minutes, and it's now 83. So you know, he's been down for like 8 minutes. So you know, it's quite a lot. I think they've overtaken that lap's car. They have indeed. Has the leader yet? No, he hasn't. So they've got a gap now of about 4 seconds. These two to play with from the leader here, so that's good. The leader and ID and a hijacker and Allo sorry, don't know what they're doing. They are making history. They nearly won the championship. One more race to go for them, and they've won it. It's that simple. But for Allo Champs, he still hasn't technically won the championship yet, flip, but he nearly has. If he can win next round as well, I think he then crowns champion. So. Actually, I think he's crowned champion now, but not entirely sure. If he wins today, I don't know if he's crowned champion or not. I think he's won every round, so yeah, he will be crowned champion. Yeah. There's 6 races to go, right, including this one. That's 180 points if it's 30 points. 6 times 3, you could do the math, is 180. It's 18. 60 times 30 is 180 points, yeah. Here they are, as their leader now is literally 2 seconds behind these. Battle is still going on though for this position. Now for Allo Champs, of course it'll be a lonely race. It is a lonely race for him. Very lonely. It's been lonely always. Same for the leader today, really, been lonely. It has, and ID4 here just trying to blurt around. Leader, I would say 2 seconds behind them. So we'll maybe not overtake them. Doesn't need to, that's what I'm trying to say. The leader's got a gap of 56 seconds. Doesn't need to. Allo Champs into corner 1, he turns. Flip now here. And hijacker here. Now it's been 10 minutes that player's been on that pitch, in that stretcher, waiting to come off the pitch. It's a joke, but it's for precautions because he's ill and he's really injured. It's annoying. I personally think that they can't find a better solution to get him off, but they're doing the best they can, I'd say. So fair play, I'd say. At the end of the day, the player's probably knocked out cold, so it needs to be done. As we do not have any battles at the moment, that's why I'm just rambling on. If you wondered. There is a car behind Husa who's closing, but it's not the. It's just a lap him, I think. Is the leader? No, he's not. Not 14 minutes to go of this Grand Prix, of this kind of endurance event. Still, we wait to see if this player can get off the pitch. We'll head on to another match of football. We'll head to. Well, I was going to say if they could actually win the game, but don't know how they're going to now. It's good to see Seca Moscow's game that were there, wherever they are. Well, I clicked on it, but it wouldn't let me do it. Well, then oh, it is. They're in a ground Prix. I have not really found. Oh, God, you. Wolfsburg are now down. Right, so let's go back to the Wolves game. Has he gone off the pitch? Yeah, no. I think there's going to be about 20 minutes, at least 15 minutes of add-on time. I would say. If you know a clap there, that's the Wolves fans appreciating the medics, how long they took, but still how good it was for them to take that long. As the leader now has lapped ID4, but please don't lap. You don't need to lap them, that's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, I'll just leave you just to listen to the car sounds for 1 minute, and I'll be talking to you in a second after I've seen a bit of football. There's Jimenez. Good to get a card for that. And 1 minute of added time in that game left by the way. And there's like going to be about 12 minutes of added time, I think. But anyway, back to the racing we go. I'll let you have the sounds of the cars now for you. So there we go then, there's your car sounds. Can they battle again ID4? Can he get back into the game? Or can he battle, to get their position back off Hijacker here, his kind of teammate here it is. Probably think he won't, but just in case. No. He's Johnson. Where is second on the road? That's what I want to know. He's there. Ooh, second's there. Aguilator's second. Well, that doesn't matter. Oh, I'm sorry, second. He's there. Oh, there's there. Interesting. there it is, and yeah, it's good to see the game Wolf scoring. Back we come to this battle then. It's 8 minutes and 30 seconds to go, quite 45 seconds to go, quite a bit, not much going on. What do we have to say? The leader is there, look, you can see the leader there. Where is second on the road? He's there. Oh, it's a yellow flag out, yellow flag, yellow flag, yellow flag. We don't know why. We're heading to have a look here now, on board with one of the cars. Maybe the yellow flag's put away, I don't know why we're the yellow flag. Oh, it's because of a good car. Because I think it's Marquez. Yes, it's Marquez. He's off and lost his back wing. Oh no, Marquez has to get back to the pit lane without a back wing. It's gonna be, oh, and a cracked front. Look at that, cracked front. Didn't see what happened, but he's trying to get back to the pit lane as quickly as he can to get a quick change, and then he'll be back out onto the raceway. He will, into the pits he comes, brakes now for the speedometer, gets in, turns it in nicely, and heads into the pit lane to his box, where he will hopefully get that repaired very quickly here. It will be, I would say, about a minute, until 7 minutes to go. He will be in the pits until, which is of course another 30 seconds to go. So he'll be in the pits for about 30 seconds. He will get the repairs done. Anyway, leave him to do that. We will in time. Still the battle here is going on. It's 1.3 seconds the gap. Hasn't changed really. 7 minutes to go as they all head around the circuit, of course. Man United win 3-0, good. So all 3 goals, so yeah, quite nice. We did there, so yeah. Goal for 4 there. Here as IG4 now heading around. Where's your leader on the road actually? Because we only have about, well, he crosses the line now. Trying to overtake a lapped car, he does. I would say we only have about 3.5 laps to go. So this will be 3 laps to go now. Lead has put it onto, I think. Yeah, 3 laps of this glorious circuit to go. It's not the... I like this circuit. There are ups and downs to it, of course. As every circuit, there is always ups and downs. There's never been a perfect circuit in the world where I've gone, yeah, it's got everything a race car needs. It's got undulation, it's got corners, turns. The only circuit that may have it is the Nordenslife. Nordenslife or Nordenslife, that's it. Every other circuit I don't think has it. Gavra, I think, now has a bit of a broken car. Or Husa. It's Gavra. Mum. So yeah, there you go. As we head into the last couple of minutes. 4 minutes to go, so leader here. Where's second? There. Second. Okay, not that far ahead. The second he knows he's not going to be lapped, so flirts into the next corner now. He does second. Yeah, he definitely knows he's not going to be lapped second. Here he does. As ball is readied. Here it is. So when he crosses the line, the leader, in about, he will be 10. We'll have 2 to go. Will you say? Yeah, 2 to go. So 65 will get the space. Now leader on 64. Gap's got up to 2 seconds here, so I really don't know why. Here, as the leader heads there. Leader's there. Well, sorry, leader's there, and there's second. So I don't think leader wants to overtake his teammate, just so we can get 2 cars. Please, leader, please, if you're listening, flip, don't overtake your teammate, because then we can get 2 on the lead lap. Matt, drive. It's James. James is James. Limited driver of the day. Of course, we always call it every week now. James Limited driver of the day. Driver of the day, James's driver of the day, not limited. There we go. And I've got to give it to the leader. Maybe have I? Yeah, I'll give it to the leader. He's been an absolute star today. Can't fault him. Hijacker, I've got to say, does well as well. He's done his highest finish, so ID4. But leader's got it. As leader now doesn't really want to take a teammate with. After this lap, he'll have 1 more the leader will to finish this track, and it's a very good track as well. It is, but I don't think it's the track that people say when you name as an American circuit. You don't go Laguna, Seca. You go Kota, or you go Daytona. Or you actually go Indianapolis. They're the 3 I think you would go. You may say if you're a genius at motorsport, Long Beach, Road America, Watkins Glen, but yeah, I think they're the 3 you would say if you're not a motorsport fanatic. If you just know a few circuits in America, you wouldn't go Laguna Seca. Maybe if you knew it, you would. So it's not a big, it's a massive name in America, massive circuit in worldwide, but not like massive, if it makes sense. And we have a minute to go, 1 minute and 4 seconds actually to go to be precise, but a minute to go. So leader will cross with about 50 seconds on the clock to do 1 final lap, so 56. So 66 laps of racing in 1 hour 30 minutes is impressive. It's never a mean feat to get that many done. By the way, Marquez and Gav have been lapped 6 times. Gavra, impressed I am with him, not pitting for a new bit of wing or new bit of change, so good for him, for all I can say, as the leader now across the line. He's already come and starts his 66th lap, and everyone else except second. Everyone else except second will start their 55th lap. Their 65th lap, sorry. They will. And so as second actually started his 56th lap as well, so really excited about it really. Is Aguilera there up on the road? There he is. We're looking at Aguilera now. Good race. Not too bad. But not brilliant, if you know what I mean. As he has here done his job. As the time's out, so this is last lap officially for everyone. But if Alachamps can manage it, then we've got 2 on the lead lap finishers. Just waiting for Aguilera now to come out of the third to last corner. Now he turns into it now. The third last corner. No, out of that he goes. Now out into second last corner. Out of it now he goes. Braking now he does down to second gear to the last corner, and Alachamps comes out of the last corner now to cross the line, but here he comes. Flip wins the race. Flip wins brilliantly there he does. Lets Alachamp get another lap in, he does, and Flip wins round number 7. He wins it with style. Here comes the top. Here comes third, which is Hijacker, and gets the full time there for him. Same there for ID4. No. Goodbye. And goodbye, please. Thank you. As Alex Gator finishes, so does Lonnie now finishes in 7th. Led the iron still to finish. So does Boston Row. Everyone else, but we're just waiting for Alo Champs to actually finish. He'll be the last car on the lead lap to finish the Grand Prix, to finish the race here. So we'll call it Grand Prix, but it's not. Of course it isn't. As there as we finished as we're now looking around, and there it is. Says Flip wins, Alo Champs 2nd, Hijacker 3rd, ID4 4th, 5th Andy, 6th Agulator, Lonnie 7th, Led the Irons 8th, Boston Row 9th, Cromdex 10th, Husa 11th, Gavra 12th, Marquis 13th, and we lost Sin, and we lost one other driver, but I can't remember who it was. So yeah, there you go, everybody. So there is your race over. I'm actually going to leave the race. Of course I am. I'm going to leave the race completely. We are, and we're going to head to see the cars. I'm sorry if you don't like seeing cars on this game. Do we have any cars actually? No. We'll go private testing then, and we'll get the cars in here instead. So let's go to the GT3s. So what a race that was, though. Good race from everyone, I've got to say again. Putting on a display and a show. We'll just wait a minute. We will here for the cars to give a relax, and of course we will add them in to the party now for the final time today. 2 drivers will come in and have a good chat, and then we will head off and leave you to it. Hopefully Alo Champs, or they're still on track it says, so I need to wait a minute for this. I need to wait a minute actually, then maybe you can have them both. Oh no, they're now in hub. Okay, they're now in hub. That's good. Do I not have Flip as a friend? Oh no, I do. There you go, they're now in lobby. There we go. So now in lobby they are. So I'll add them to in. So there you go. That's it for today's racing action here at the circuit. What a race though it was. Out of 10, everybody, let me know in the comments. By the way, in the description, go and support us with the Academy, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, and our website is in the description. Links there are there. Well, thank you for saying 6. Good race, not best race, but good.
Hi Cadwell, good evening.
Hello.
Hello, mate. How are you?
Fine, how are you?
A little bit exhausted, but fine, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll start with you then. If nobody else joins, Alo Champs may join. I don't know.
There he is already.
Has he?
Yeah, he just joined the party.
All right then. We'll start with the winner anyway. Well done. Good race. Just to tell you, you lapped everyone up to 2nd, so well done.
Yeah, I think everyone except Alo Champs. I had hi Alo Champs. Hi, teammate. Good race from you too, I think. You scored the maximum points.
Yeah, So I keep going.
Yeah. I changed some things with my field of view and my steering ratio, and I tried to understand the dampers a little bit more. And I think that brought me much more pace, and the car was much better to drive than at Spa. So I had to avoid some penalties, and I lost some time because of a spin out of turn two, something like that. But yeah, the car was very fast today. Um, is it this kind of oversteer when you lift off the brakes, or is it more power oversteer? Okay, yeah. Maybe this has something to do with the differential or something. Maybe we can compare our setups tomorrow. We did not practice very much together or communicate, and yeah, maybe we can do that tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm looking at the championship now, right? And I think flip, you've won the championship nearly.
I nearly. What does that mean?
I think no, you've won 7 rounds out of the 12.
Yeah,
So I swear that means you've won it.
I don't know. I didn't count the points before the race, and
So it's
yeah,
90 plus. So you're on 180, and Lonnie's on 97, which means that Lonnie is, yeah, you've won it pretty much.
pretty much. Yeah, yeah. We
So
will see.
if you
We
win in,
still have to calculate the points, I think,
yeah,
and then we'll
if
see.
I would say if you win the next round in Indianapolis, you've won the championship without a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah,
Uh,
maybe.
and Allo Champs just needs to get. Where did Lonnie finish today? So seventh. He gets 10 points. Yeah. So you just need to you get 20. Yeah. You're second now in the championship. Well done.
Uh, which team is in second place on the team championship? Is it AGR or
Uh,
HLB?
so just to tell you, to everyone else as well, as I quickly get this up because I'm very struggling tonight. It is LGR who are second on 151 points. You're on 100 and you're on 273 points. So technically you've won the championship already in that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's not that important. I think it's more important to work on the car, keep working on the car, and understand the setup better, and yeah, these kind of things.
Yeah, and
But
I'm gonna.
anyway, it's great job, Hello Chance. I think we were an amazing team so far, and yeah, it was pretty fun.
I'm gonna ask both of you now. How are you looking forward to Indianapolis now? Uh, we'll ask you first, Flip. Are you looking forward to Indianapolis?
Honestly, I never drove at Indianapolis.
It's the
Um,
road course, so
yeah, the road course. Usually I don't like that track very much, but yeah, like I said, I haven't driven with the Porsche there yet. So
mm.
yeah, I'm looking forward, of course, but I do not like the track so much. I know I did not drive in the Formula Renault. I think I joined after that season, I think.
Okay. Um, I don't think I've asked you yet, Alachance. How was your race alright today?
Yeah. Oh, oh yeah, I
Oh yeah,
understand. All right,
yeah,
okay. Yeah, it was very unfortunate for Fasta.
it
He
was.
had good pace in the beginning, and yeah, unfortunately he disconnected. I'm sorry for him.
Yeah, because I saw after I think it was with about 20 minutes to go, well, 40 minutes to go, he disconnected. It's a bit annoying, but yeah, after that Allo Champs, it looks like you just had it was very boring, very lonely race. Yeah, and are you as well looking forward to Indianapolis and hoping that you can get second in championship?
Yeah, uh, yeah, and my car was also a little bit difficult to drive, and
Didn't look
yeah,
like it.
I will show you tomorrow what I changed with my field of view and the steering ratio and all this. Maybe you can you can use some parts of my setup or something.
It didn't look like you had a problem.
Me? I
Yeah, flip. It didn't look like you had a problem. You were driving perfectly. So what you say?
uh, like I said, I had to avoid some penalties, and I also made some mistakes, and yeah, I
Yeah,
think I lost some time with that. And I
yeah,
also had to slow down for some penalty and lost around about 3 seconds in 2 or 3 laps.
well, yeah,
But
but
anyway, yeah, the car was good today,
yeah,
of course.
yeah. You were way ahead of everyone else. I'm surprised. But anyway, can anyone actually beat you?
Uh, there are many other fast drivers at Gavra Racing, so and yeah, like I said, I'm still learning many things about the setup and yeah,
It,
also about the configuration. So
can anyone beat you in this championship? Because it seems like you're going to win all 12 rounds.
what can I say? Um, I will keep on doing what I do. So yeah, we will see.
Because you've got it's between pretty much it's you, Allo Champs, or Faster today were the three who I thought were going to win the race, and then you just pulled it out and won it. So
Yeah.
you were like,
Um,
I can't believe you were like 1 point, you were 1 minute 13 behind Allo Champs.
yeah. My qualifying was very hectic.
It
I
was.
had to restart 2 times. I had to jump back to pits 2 times, and I very late set a fast time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was with uh 50 seconds to go.
yeah, that was pretty late. When I left the pit for the second attempt, then yeah, there were cars coming, and I did not want to be in the way. And then I jumped back to the pits again, and yeah, that was not easy.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, I have seen that incident. It was right in front of me in the second last corner, I think, in the right turn. Yeah, I have
Yeah,
seen that.
it's
Yeah.
not good. But yeah, that's it then. GTE. Thank you for both of you for joining.
Thank you for doing the stream,
That's
Cadwell.
alright.
Thank you very much.
Next time it should be me and Ethan back streaming, back together. Tomorrow night we will have your radicals again, and then we'll have next week will be Indianapolis for us. Hopefully we can get another close race, because we're gonna say it now. It was a very close race until we got to 38 minutes to go, and then at 38 minutes to go, everyone just spread out and was like, right, we're just gonna parade around the circuit, just leave it. So.
I think Hiker and ID4 were pretty close all the time.
Yeah,
There was
they
a
had the
small gap
battle,
until the end.
and then like with 20 minutes to go, they spread out to like 2 seconds, and I'm there like, okay, we've kind of not got the battle anymore. But yeah, other than that,
I think that was the time when I lapped them.
yes.
Yeah. Okay.
But other than that, it was a really good race, and well done to both of you for getting the top two and nearly clinching the constructors championship. And I think you've already clinched the both championships. I think you both clinched, so well done. And yeah, there you go. That is GTE. We'll be back next week, same time, and then the week after we'll be back. So that's 2 weeks. That's another 2 weeks now. So not next week and the week after we'll be back, and then we'll have another break. We will, and then we'll be back for the last stint as well. But we still have 2 more of leg 3 or stage 3 to go, races wise. But other than that, the USA races, if I stumble my words. But anyway, that's it from us today. Please do like and subscribe and all of that good stuff. And we'll see you next time. And as I say always, can anyone beat Flip Flip and at least steal 30 points off him and make this championship a bit closer? But from all of us, it's goodbye, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.
All right.